Namaskar. Welcome to your favorite show Prosperous Life with Mayank. Today we are going to talk about constipation. Constipation really a very big hurdle in our good health. We will in this in a video we will try to understand why and how does it happen, what are the effects and result, the solution, and finally the series of remedies which I have applied successfully on myself and found. First of all, let us understand our digestive system. When we eat food by chewing, then saliva from salivary glands mixes with food, and the process of digestion starts from here itself. This food moves to stomach through esophagus or alimentary canal, where the chemicals from stomach, liver, gallbladder, and pancreas mix with food to digest it further. This semi-digested food goes to small intestine, where the rest of the 70% of digestion takes place, and converts digested food into nutrients to be absorbed by the body, which in turn produces energy. The rest of the food or the undigested food is waste and of no use, so it's thrown out of the body and goes to large intestine, where the excess water from it is absorbed. And here comes the importance of roughage and fiber in our diet. The person who is having good amount of roughage, water, fiber in their fooding habit are very likely to have their pieces or wrist very soft and light in nature, and very easy to move through the large intestine to rectum and anus and pass out of the body. The person who are having less amount of all these things naturally are going to have very hard and very dry waste, which really very difficult to move through the large intestine and most likely to get constipation. Now, let's understand what type of lifestyle makes constipation. Really, it is for sure, it is healthy lifestyle. Just look at this man. He is having a burger, which is junk food, and simultaneously he is working. And you can understand that how much time does he has to take rest and to sleep. And I don't think that this is very regular. This guy is very regular with his meal or other essential activities, and this type of person is very likely to be constipated, and once constipated then lots of problems like not feeling energetic and having letharginess, lack of freshness, loss of appetite, all these things because food are not digested. And the effect will be that there will be anger and irritation in his behavior, finally reducing the work performance and taking a toll on their work. So it's very much required to be a healthy lifestyle to be fine, not from work point of view and other aspects of life as well. Now, what to do if we are having all these things? The solution is really very much in the reason itself. Yeah, we will have to make our life very disciplined. We will have to do regular exercise at least for 30 minutes in the morning in the form of yoga, cycling, playing, or walking, uh, or running, jogging, whatsoever of our liking. If we are doing all these things, then naturally we will be very very energetic and full of smile all throughout the day, doing our work very well. Now, what about the regular meal? It should be very timely, balanced, and as per the need. Just look at these pictures of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Breakfast is very size is big with number of items. Lunch is moderate, and dinner is very light. The reason is very obvious because between sleep and our breakfast there is a very big gap, and after that we will have to do lots of activity to perform our active lifestyle for all throughout the day, for which we require lots of energy, which is possible only through the quality and quantity food. That's why our breakfast will be very full, and in the lunch it should be moderate because we already had enough in breakfast. If we are going to have excess amount in the lunch, then it might be counterproductive. Same way, when we are coming back to home, then dinner should be very light, because after dinner we are going to take a rest and going to sleep only, for which we don't require that much of energy. That means we don't require that much of food. If we are going to have excess amount of food, then most likely it is going to be undigested and causing once again constipation. So this is the thing. And now talk about the water. Water should be at least 2-3 liters daily, respective of winter or summer. And we will have to ensure that our kidney is also healthy. If we are having urge of urine very frequently, that means kidney is giving signal that there is excess water in our body, and we will have to reduce the supply of water accordingly. Same way, if we are thirsty and our yellow urine, then we will have to understand that the body is asking for more water, and accordingly we will have to supply more. So we will have to ensure all these things. And one more thing is also there, that after meal at least there should be gap of 1 hour between meal and water. Otherwise the digestion of our food will not take properly. And before sleeping we will have to ensure that there is gap between our last meal, that is dinner, and sleeping, at least of 2 hours, to ensure the proper digestion of food. Okay, now talk about nutrients and other things in our fooding habit. We will have to ensure that we are having sufficient amount of seasonal saag, sabji, vegetables and fruits, because seasons has created in them in such a way that whatever is required for that particular season is already there, and if we are consuming, then we are not having problem from that perspective. Simultaneously, we will have to ensure the green salads of raw vegetables like tomato, cucumber, carrot, etc., and sprouts, which are full of fiber and roughage and water inside them. On top of that, we will have to introduce, if we have not already, dry fruits and honey in our daily food habit, because these are full of good or very good benefits, which really keep our body and mind very healthy. And last but not the least, let's talk about the junk food. Junk food, I'm not asking to totally stay away from all these things, the caffeine drink also, but we will have to put some restraint or control. We will have to have some balance between taste and health, because if we are having much more, then it might be detrimental for our health. So to be wealthy, we need to be healthy. Now, if even if after this we are constipated and we are having problems, then need not worry, because I am going to let you know some very good and very easy remedies which I have applied successfully on myself, for day and night, which you can also apply and find your constipation gone forever. So let's start with the night. The first and the easiest one is aloe vera, which can be taken in the form of leaf or juice. Then dalia, multigrain or wheat, sweet or salty depending upon our taste. After that you have milk, glass of milk 1 hour before going to bed. And if you want to make it more effective, then add 2 spoon of ghee into it. And finally in night, which is possible, is methi or fenugreek, 8 to 9 hours soaked, and 2 or 3 spoon depending upon nature of your constipation. Then now let's move to morning. In morning, consume 1 or 2 glass of warm water, sipping slowly for 5 minutes, and sitting in the style of Indian commode. And if you want to make it more effective, then add one lemon of juice of one juice of lemon. And the third one is again the fenugreek or methi, because for some people it is more effective in the morning. The process is same. Soak it for 9 to 10 hours and consume 2 to 3 spoon depending upon nature or severity of your constipation. Finally, triphala powder, which is very good, and it's full of many good things, and we can discuss it in some separate videos. So what you have to do, just take 2 to 3 spoon of triphala powder and consume it with warm water, and you will find the difference, because within 1 or 1.5 hours you will feel pressure and as if you're going to have loose motion, but actually it will remove or take all the toxins from your stomach or body out, and you will feel very fresh and energetic. Hope you have found all these things very useful, and if once you are having healthy stomach, then you are naturally going to have healthy and very joyful lifestyle. If you have really liked this video and found it informative and useful, then please press like button and subscribe my channel, and don't forget to click bell icon. Until then, what you have to do, just wait for my next video, and be healthy, be happy, and keep enjoying your life. And thank you from